I watched you walk off when you were at MSNBC and they were covering the Lewinsky scandal, and I believe you said this is ridiculous. This is true, right? You walked away.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
I think probably it won't happen, but I would say that there were circumstances in this show. There was one occasion where I was prepared to go out the door an hour before one of the shows because we had one of those conflicting moments. This is very early on again. This is 2003, right, when we were all still in that kind of, gee, should we suspend our disbelief? What if George Bush is right and this is the kind of threat that he portrays? It's probably exaggerated because he's a politician, number one. But number two, what if he's right? I think a lot of us were saying, oh, okay, let's just tread gently. MSNBC hired a guy named Michael Savage, and he came on and not only did he do a show that was basically just spattering invective on people he didn't like, and these people changed from week to week, but it was terribly produced. It was an awful show. One night I walk in, my boss is out of town, and the guy actually running the show at the point said, at Countdown at the point said, we're going to run a Michael Savage commentary. I got to go now. And he ran away. And I said, we're not running a Michael Savage commentary. That's in the... And he was gone. I called my agent, and I'd just gotten back to MSNBC. I left, as you said, under the Lewinsky circumstances. A lot of bridges were burned. Came back. Everybody hugged. It's 3 or 4 months in. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm making a difference. I'm getting that little sort of skeptical thing back. And here we're going to have a Michael Savage commentary in the middle of it. So I finally got a hold of my agent, and I said, I have to walk out, don't I? She said, yep, you do. And I said, yeah, I guess so. Well, it was a nice career. I'm going to try to get a hold of my boss in Washington, and I called him, and I said, I can't write. He said, can you find some reason not to run it that doesn't pertain to the politics? I said, are you saying to me if I go and look at it and it doesn't meet production standards, we don't have to run it? I might be saying that, yes. Just give me something to work with. And I went in and looked at it. The guy repeated himself 9 times. So I called the guy back and said, it's very badly produced. He's repeating himself. I don't think you should run it. He goes, okay, good enough. But those things still happen, and I'm sure they'll still happen.
You said